We back. We back. How we doing, everybody? It's Friday. It's Feel Good Friday, and I gotta turn this music up on my end. Let me hear this real quick. Let's rock out real quick. Good morning. I got a new chair. Y'all see this? Bruh. Hold up. This is how good it feels to get a new chair. Let me do this real quick. It's fucking. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I need one of these. Oh, my goodness. So many nights, days, minutes, seconds, hours in that old recliner. My back just hurting. I don't know if you guys watch me during the stream, but like I move around so much. What's good? What's good? Okay, sorry. And she's need to rock out real quick. That's what we needed to do. So appreciate anybody who's here. I see you guys. South Cali, Neo Sevens. Good to see you too, homie. Good to see you too. Coming in here late as per usual, but I want to make this a weekly thing. Probably every Friday, do a little recap of everybody else's shows in the syndicate. Dude, this new chair is fucking awesome, bro. I got armrests. Like, I don't think you guys understand like how much time I've spent editing, and where my mouse was even is like lower than where my keyboard was. So like this arm's up here at this different level, this arm would be down here, and I would just for hours after a while I'm just like, oh, my shoulder would be hurting and shit. Like even right now this is low. My mic stand is low because of me needing to be lower, but if I need to I can just fucking. Is that the lowest I go? Of course it's the lowest I go. There we go. But what's up? What's good, everybody? Let me fix some things around here. So these Friday morning streams are gonna be just like relaxing, going over what's going on during the week and kind of previewing the weekend. Especially during the off season. Let me emphasize that. This is like off season days, and off season meaning no NFL. And what's good, everybody? What's good, Mama Bear? Israel, what's good? Money Train's up in here. Lucas Ironside. Yeah, yo, Money Train knows you got to be comfortable at all times, and especially if you're editing and spending as much time in a computer chair as I am. Whoo, you need to be comfy. I told the boys, I was like, this is a business expense. Sickness, what's good? What's good, everybody? Filing in here on Friday. We chilling. We absolutely chilling. Hey, Retro Nerd Girls here. Much love to everybody showing up this morning. I did not expect this. And also, at some point, I'm going to figure out how to turn the autofocus off. I have my camera sitting on the camera I want to use, which I'm finally going to be able to get the right cord. I've bought like 5 different cords, guys, to get my like professional camera hooked up to my stupid, not my stupid, I love you, all right? I'm sorry, laptop, I didn't mean it. Don't freak out on me. I can't tell you how much effort I've tried to get my freaking Canon to connect as a webcam, and I just haven't been able to do it. So that's why I'm still rocking with this. So I think I figured it out this time, the right cord to get, the right like specs, everything, so it will communicate with my laptop. It's been a process though. The Creed's here. What's good? What's good? Everybody say hi to everybody. I love it. And Mama Bear saying hey y'all, of course. Israel, I had to pull you guys up. I know I said it, but I had to pull you guys up. I appreciate all y'all being here. And I know this is the end of this song, so let me switch it up to a different song real quick. Bow, 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 bow. So Friday streams gonna be relaxing. And I can already see an issue with this right now. Every time I move my head, it's like, ah! Oh, I'm here, guys. Don't worry. So this is gonna be me growing with y'all. Typically my mornings are editing, working on this is now my days where I can actually work on the Syndicate Network stuff and like actually be a content creator part-time. We're working to the full-time, and y'all are gonna help me get there and help the rest of us grow together. So thank you first and foremost for showing up here in the first show. And I'm not even looking at the comics. Are you guys saying hi to everybody? Is that what's going on? Is that why it's popping off? It is. Yo, it's hilarious. Don't you miss the days? Turn the music down. I think I figured it out. Well, the main issue was I didn't have my mic set up to the highest capacity of pickup. So the Bat Channel, Trey, what's good, homie? What's good? Everybody's filing in here. I really did not expect this. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. He has shown me that Yo, what's good, guys? Oh my goodness. You editing today too? So yeah, this is kind of like, we're a community, right? And there's a lot of stuff, a lot of work that goes on, I think, behind the scenes that people don't see. And I physically can't edit and stream at the same time. I'd love to show you that, but my computer would just not handle it. So once we grow more and we get more support, like if you guys want to see that stuff, I would love to show you. Obviously, there's client stuff that I can't show you guys. But like my personal stuff, my personal logos, and I can even do walkthroughs and help people out with their own stuff. Like I know that is invaluable knowledge to teach people things. I just can't do it right now. I would love to just give it to you guys for free, but knowledge is power, as they say. And we're going to give out the power on this channel for sure. But you guys got to help me get the power first, you know? Help us get the power. This logo right here. Unstoppable Network. Neo 7, the cool Austin. Leon, what's good, homie? The Syndicate Network. See? That's what I'm saying right down here. We're growing together, y'all. We're growing together. I love how everyone says hi to everybody. That's my favorite part about this community. Yo, what's good? What's good? Yo, hey, yo. Smash that like button. So yeah, that's all part of the process, right? I want to grow with y'all. And I think it's enjoyable for some people. I always think about how I watch streams. A lot of times I'll just put it on to listen to while I'm doing something. So like every once in a while something funny will pop off and I want to see what's like going on. And that's what the stream's for. That's what like this is for. So people can see. And I really think it's not that necessarily I think it's a good idea. Obviously I wouldn't do it if I didn't think it was a good idea, but I think it's going to be fun. That's one of the main reasons why I want to do it, is because I think it's going to be fun. Like not everything has to be a play or a ploy or a plan. Sometimes I want to do it to just hang out with everybody and like, yo, it's Friday. Let's kick it. What are you guys doing this weekend, right? What's the plans this weekend? Not only can we say and promo what we got going on for the weekend or for tonight and recap what happened this past weekend, but it's fun to keep up with y'all. Like, what's going on in your life? Oh shit, like I got a wedding this weekend, or I got like a fucking, I don't know, graduation this weekend. Graduations are coming up. So keep us updated on what you guys are going on and what's going on in your life. I think that's the best part about community is literally keeping up with people. Like, yo, I remember that you said you had this going on. How'd that turn out? I enjoy it. And I think the easiest place to do it is in a community forum like this where everybody can say hi to everybody in the chat. You guys can have your own little conversations on the side. Maybe every once in a while I'll pick it up and be like, what are you guys talking about? I just think it's a fun idea, a way to grow with everybody, and to keep in touch with everybody at the same time. Like right now, my buddy who I grew up with, he has a a good following on his Twitch channel. He plays Sea of Thieves. Is a game if anybody knows that game. It's a pirate game. It's a fun game to watch though. Like you're on the seas all day, you're sailing, whatever. But I keep up with him through that stream, and I keep up with everybody else through that stream, and it's simple. I don't have to wait for a text. I don't have to like send a text. I could just send a comment. He could read it, like, boom. So I think people will enjoy it, and if you enjoy it, just hit the like, let me know what you're doing. Talk to me. Like that's the easiest way to tell me like, yeah, this is working, is when you guys are like, yo, I'm doing this right now. So and starting, of course, the first one to tell me what she's doing, Mama Bear. She's fixing up lunch for the little one. What we got? What's the lunch? For me, my standard lunch: turkey sandwich, provolone cheese, and a chocolate brownie. Boom. Can't beat it. My sauce though, I don't have ranch. I don't do mayo on my sandwiches. Y'all are probably gonna be like, what the when I tell you this. If anybody has eaten a Taco Bell quesadilla, they sell the sauce in stores, like the ranchero sauce, spicy ranchero. I use that on my sandwiches, my turkey sandwiches, and it is fire. Thank me later. Try it now. Thank me later. Yeah, it is. It's amazing seeing everybody here. Thank you everybody for showing up and coming to chill on a Friday. Hit that like button. Plus, hit it again. Mama Bear says chicken noodle soup, carrot sticks, and clementines. Dang, okay. That's a solid lunch. You might need nap time after that. Go right to bed. What's Money Train doing? I'm at work wishing I wasn't. Just smashed this chicken bacon buttermilk salad. What the? Damn, bro. You had a good lunch too. Y'all eating good out here. Okay. Chicken bacon buttermilk salad. What the fuck? That sounds good, dude. But hey, man, I've been in your shoes too. I mean, I'm just fortunate enough to, well, I guess I also took a chance. I'm doing what I'm doing. But I'm fortunate enough to be a part of a community like you guys, and having you guys be here. Like, I thought this was gonna be quick in and out. y'all chilling. So what's good? We got now we got Marcus. Marcus, are you still on the night shift, homie? Are you like just waking up? Chicken noodle soup does sound good. Now he's gonna order some Jersey Mikes. We got Neo 7's hungry. Yo, it's lunchtime, Retro. It's lunch. You gotta be eating. You gotta take care of yourself. Some hot dogs for lunch. Hey man, classic. What you do on the hot dogs? What you do on the hot dogs? That's my favorite part. Yo, chicken bacon buttermilk salad. What the? That's crazy. Oh man, Wajid. Damn, this is Leaky, right? Hey, I'll put you down. No one saw it. No one saw it. Don't tell I'm the homie. What's up? Wajid, thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate the support and appreciate you coming through to say what's up. Man, that's awesome. He's breaking it. No one saw it though. No one saw it. Everyone look away. Thanks, Leaky. Appreciate you being here, man. Oh, it's his day off. Okay, we chilling. So this is perfect time to promo what's going on for the rest of the day. There's going to be some spaces. So if you're on Twitter, make sure you're kind of keeping up around, I want to say around the 3 o'clock area. I could be wrong, but that's usually around when they happen. There's going to be some spaces with, I think it's Unfiltered Fridays today. Still and Sky. Believe they're doing one. I could be wrong. And then should be a Trinity Spaces later too. And then tonight, there's gonna be some streams as well. I don't remember what they are. Obviously, Necron Friday night means Necron's the witching hour. So if you need to thrash your head a little bit and you want to hang out with some old heads and talk about some music, that's a great stream for you. That's what I do on Friday nights. I edit and I listen to the witching hour. It's only 11:21 where you're at. You act like that's, I mean, you can still eat lunch. I guess it's more of brunch. I don't know. The way that I read that though, it was like where I was like 2:30. Like, bro, we're only an hour apart, Retro. Fun fact, I used to eat lunch every day at like 10:30 during high school because of how they had their days broken up. If you had the first period lunch, like there was 3 periods, A, B, and C, you were eating lunch hella early, and it would mess the rest of your day up. Hey. Okay. We'll talk, Leaky. We'll talk. Retro. Yeah, see, South Cali, he's got it early. I was talking to Sky last night. I was like, bro, how early is too early for you? Because when it's 11 for me, it's gonna be 8 a.m. for you. So the South Cali guy's here early. Are you working, South Cali? What you doing up so early? Are you just an early type of guy? Let me take a sip of my coffee, y'all. It's super warm, but I need to sip it. Money train. First period lunch sucks. All the hot girls with second period. Facts, dude. Facts, bro. That's hilarious. It was either second or third. That's so funny though. Oh my god. I went to a small school too, so it was slim pickings for when you had your lunch period. You were screwed. Like, you had it when you had it. But I will say this, if you had the first period lunch, you had first picks at the lunches, obviously. So South Cali starts work every day at 5. Yo, good for you. Are you out at like 3 then? Don't tell me you have like a 12-hour shift. God dang. God bless if you do. Bat Channel's working too. Bro, it's all right, man. I'm here to be your work time entertainment. And this will be, let me say this first off right now for today's stream. This is going to be a quicker stream, but going forward on future Fridays, we will be chilling for a longer period of time and earlier. But maybe if this time works for my like West Coast homies, and for Retro Nurgle, who's, you know, like 3 hours behind. It's Central. But if this works for everybody, then I might as well just do it midday and just run it until like my lady's done with work. You guys tell me. We'll figure it out in the future, but like I'm literally here. I can edit in the morning on Fridays, and then we can hang out the rest of the day if that works with you guys. Because I really this is fun for me, just to read your guys' comments and have a conversation with y'all. The Saturday streams are a bit early. Yeah. I see the 10:30 a.m. and the one time when Sky, I was like, oh, it's early for Sky right now. It's 7 a.m. for Sky if he's on there. Yeah, that's the hardest part about the West Coast homies. I will say this: by the end of this year, me and my lady plan to be in the Mountain Time Zone. So we'll be synced up with a lot of Sil Nation. Yo, I'll get back to you guys' comments before you, but I just want to say, yo, Leaky, much love, homie. If anybody remembers Leaky, this is Wajid here. Hey, much love, man. Much love, homie. Enjoy the rest of your Ramadan. We'll be back next Friday too, homie. All right, let me go back up. So, yeah, exactly, Lucas. Lucas is listening while he's working, and I'm sure every once in a while he's like, okay, back to work. which is fine. Like, this is the point, man. This is the point. Slim pickings, period. Yeah. Depends on the work. Sometimes it's 12-hour shifts, others 10-hour days. It varies like most. Yeah. So does it go by fast for you though? Because that's the only thing with me. Like 12-hour shifts is so daunting if you're just sitting there doing nothing. Like, yo, half of my day. And it's even more than half because it's like you have to prepare for the shift, make your way to the like work to do the shift, and then afterwards. So you'd be hard pressed to even get 8 hours of sleep on a day like that. Make sure I have to, yeah, for real. Oh, tonight, yo, everybody. I don't know. This is how it's gonna be. Scatterbrained, just chilling. Friday, nonsensical. I have an article to pull up, but I don't even know if we'll get to it. If we're just chilling like this for the whole time, I don't care. But tonight me and my lady are going to see Dungeons and Dragons. We just call it D&D. We're going to see D&D, Honor Among Thieves. I'm a big fan of Chris Pine. Big fan of Chris Pine. So I'm gonna love it either way, but I think I'm gonna enjoy it more because of seeing D&D like beasts realized. And before I even catch up with the chat, the homie sliding in here. What's good, Marcus? How you doing? I gotta add him to the stream. Wait a second, homie.
Hey, what's up?
I had a custom.
I gotta show the homies love, man.
What's good, homie? How you doing?
Just chilling, man. I was doing a little house cleaning, you know.
Did you order Jersey Mike's?
Yeah. I didn't order it yet. I'm ordering it. It's like 10 minutes away, so.
Oh, okay.
It'll be quick.
Easy.
Yeah.
Order. I feel you.
I'm excited for this weekend.
What are you doing this weekend?
Yeah, we got baseball is back. I got my son. He's coming to visit from the Navy.
Nice.
We're gonna go check out the new Dungeons and Dragons movie, and we just
You're going to check it out too? Yes, dude.
Listen, man, I heard that movie is freaking hilarious, bro, and I like the directors.
Right.
I like their previous movies, Game Night and Vacation. And I used to watch one of the directors. He's an actor. I used to watch him on Freaks and Geeks. Mm-hmm. That was a very funny show. A lot of stars when they were young.
A lot of stars. Yeah, that's a good show, dude.
And I think he was on Bones also. This guy was on Bones. That show on Fox.
Yep. Great show again. Yeah, dude. That you were the one who showed me that Easter egg, right? Of like the old team that was from the cartoon show in like the 70s is in the background and one of
yeah from the animated Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, they make an appearance in the movie.
That's so sick to me, dude.
They look just like the characters. It's cool.
Yeah. I'm cool. So hyped to see that. Like, I remember seeing it a little bit when I growing up. Like every once in a while I'd be on Boomerang, but the context, like what was in the show was kind of a little gory to have on a Saturday morning. So I think eventually they took it off, or just a little too fantastical maybe for little kids to be watching. But I do remember watching it, and when you said that, I was like, oh right, there was a show. Like what the? And it blew my mind, dude. It's so cool of the homage. Like they didn't need to do that, right?
They didn't need to. But from what I understand, these guys, they play Dungeons and Dragons in real life, so they're actually gonna take care of the material. But they're obviously it's a studio picture, so they have to make it a bit more commercial, for the general audience. So and I'm hearing that there's a small post-credit scene at the end of the movie. So
oh shit! So hey, thank you for telling me that again. Because I guess me
and
are going to be staying through the credits.
I learned my lesson. Because I was last week I went to see John Wick.
Yep.
And as the movie was ending, I just went online and said, "Are there post-credit scenes in John Wick 4?" And then I saw that there was, and then I was like one of like maybe two people that stayed in the theater to watch that scene. So
Yeah, and I think I wasn't Mr. J was like, "Fuck, I didn't stay." Like, damn it, I missed it.
But these post-credit scenes, they're very quick. They're like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
But yeah.
That's fair. It's like, here, stay the whole credits. I stay anyways because I'm trying to like learn and spot some of the names in the production, so I can be like, all right, let me see, and let me try to remember his name. He works for this company, so I can. All right, just you know what I'm saying. You never know who you're gonna interact.
Yeah, you never know.
And what and you don't want to say the wrong thing to the wrong person. Like, hey man. And it's like, oh, I just so happen to be the production lead for that film. You're like, oh shit, sorry. But yo, let's give your quick reaction on baseball in just a second. But I did want to say what up to Snyder Queen for saying hello to everybody.
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for coming through. And Snyder Queen, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you guys are doing a Spaces later on this afternoon. Let me know. D&D does look like fun. Quickly, before we talk about the baseball conversation, have you watched? Oh shit! No, I'm not gonna remember what it is. There's a freaking anime on Amazon Prime. It's about Dungeons and Dragons, and now I can't freaking remember what it is. Oh my god!
I would say no.
No
anime, I haven't.
You have to if you like Dungeons and Dragons. And let me see if anybody in the chat is about to say it. Let me catch up. There is a really good anime on there, and it's.
I'm surprised Joe Manganiello is not in this movie. He's a huge Dungeons and Dragons.
Really?
Or Vin Diesel. Yeah, they're both. They're both big gamers. Dungeons and Dragons gamers. Yeah, I think Manganiello's like a game master or something.
Oh, he's a GM. Damn, bro.
So yeah,
it's a DM.
I've seen a video earlier this year of Joe. He had this table, this Dungeons and Dragons table, custom made. I think they had to take out a section of his wall in his mansion to bring the table in. It's freaking huge. It's like a Game of Thrones type of table, but it has like a lot of just to play on, and it's like it has it's like they shaped it into like mountains and different sections of, I guess, the world of Dungeons and Dragons, D&D, and then there's some like clear resin on top. So it's like it's beautiful looking table, huge table too.
That's Joe Manganiello. I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah, Joe Manganiello. Yeah, just look that up. Yeah, like Joe Manganiello table, Dungeons D&D table.
Yeah,
that's huge, so and I think they even have a video on the people that he commissioned. They show how they made the table, so it's pretty cool.
Right? Yeah, that's a whole part of.
I enjoyed the cartoon. I enjoyed the cartoon when I was young, but I was never really a D&D guy.
Like a player, right?
Yeah, I never really played. I was familiar with the game, but I never really played like that.
Yeah, when you're playing, dude, it's a whole different like ball game compared to like watching something. And you have to use your imagination so much. Like when you hear, and they have like drawings, right? Like they have drawings in the book. If you can Google it, and like the creators have drawn like the creatures or the gods or whatever is in the book that you're talking about. One of the craziest like creatures that is in the game is a fucking owl bear, and like it's terrifying, and it's one of the hardest like creatures to beat too. Like it's OP in a way. So when the first thing I saw this Dungeons and Dragons movie was the owl bear, I was like, oh fuck, let's go. Like they're starting off heavy. What else do they got? Like what else is in here? And I'm really eager to see how the fact that they're thieves and they're like the bad kind of guys. That's the whole point of D&D too, is that you can play however the fuck you want. Like you literally, it's make believe, right? When I first started playing, one of my buddies was like, yo, play how your character would play. And like I was playing a certain way, and all of the people in my party were pissed at me at how I was playing because I wasn't doing like typical hero stuff. But I was like, this is how my character would react. Like, sorry guys, like this is just making it, but it drives the story forward. And that's why I love D&D playing that, because you can do whatever you want. And yo, real quick, we got a guest coming in. He's working right now. He's working. I can tell he's working. Bro, I'm about to pop him in, and this is wait, nah, man. I was hoping he was still doing it. I was like, this is how I look. You're muted, homie.
Oh man,
you're muted, homie. Neck on, you're muted.
that damn button on this thing. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy a whole new thing. Stop looking like a telemarketer. Yes, I'm calling about your extended warranty.
You look like it. You look like you were doing that. Like if anybody could see him down below, this is neck on. He was like,
yeah, you must be. I'm working.
Yeah. He's got shit going on. But yo,
I want to swing by, say what's up.
I appreciate you. Yeah, dude, I appreciate that. I'm so far behind on the chat too, but I'm glad that you guys are coming through. Tladi is here too, so let me catch up with the chat real quick. Sure. Oh my God, 3 hours, we'll be live. Boom, there we go. 12 noon Pacific time, I was right. So 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. That's for Necron and our retro nerd girl. You got to catch that Spaces. It's going to be a good one. Obviously, yeah.
Sure. It's going to be fire, yeah.
I love how she's doing. All right, so wait a second. Can anybody guess what that time is for Snyder Queen herself? I think is it 8 p.m. I think 8 p.m. I believe Snyder Queen's time. Wow. I think, yeah, that's crazy. Joe is a big D&D fan. I heard he helped with the film. Oh shit!
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Help with the film? I didn't know that.
Damn.
I mean, he would be the guy to go to.
Yeah.
He'd definitely be the guy to go to.
If he's gonna
I look at D&D, the game itself. It's kind of like I haven't really played it, but from people that I know that play, it's kind of like an old friend, and that old friend you haven't seen in a couple of years, and then we just pick up. You just pick up from wherever, like it was yesterday.
That's fucking yeah, exactly, yeah, dude. Yo, hey, as you're saying that, an old friend you haven't seen for years. Hey, he popped into the stream.
The Jedi came in.
What a fucking intro.
He brought the Force.
Zap.
What's good, homie? How you feeling? You got your coffee too? Yeah, everybody take a little coffee sip. That's a good time.
Feeling great, guys. I'm feeling great. Hope you guys are feeling fantastic. It's been a wonderful few weeks. Been super busy, but it's always good to be able to stop back through on the good Austin's channel and soak in some of these good vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell
100%.
Yeah, bro. I'm glad that I did not expect this. I was telling everybody when the stream started, like I see the comments start going. I'm like, whoa, damn! I was like, damn, what the fuck's going on? This is just a Friday chill stream, and then I'm like, let me put the link out to the homies and see if they come through. And all of a sudden, Marcus, Necron, Sky, oh, damn, bro. Fucking, I gotta close the link down already. Damn. All right. Nah, if we could get everybody that's in there, in that chat, in this stream on a Friday, that'd be awesome. That'd be absolutely awesome. I mean, we got fucking Necron working right now on the stream, bro.
Oh yeah. I learned to multitask in life, bro. I can handle it.
Right. Hey, and I didn't even know he was on here. I just text Necron too. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see that.
Right. For sure. Hey, so we like 4 levels deep into the Matrix right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
every layer, right? Whose dream are we in? Are we fucking in this dream? Are we going backwards in a van off a bridge? What's going on right now? Yo, it is 8 p.m. Damn, I'm good with time zones, I guess. I was right. She's got 8-hour time difference to Sky. That's fucking crazy. That's wild.
Shannon's in the future.
Yeah, she is, straight up. That's fucking awesome. Oh, it should be live at 3 too. Retro will be live at 3. Is that 3 p.m. your time or 3 p.m. my time? We gotta specify. We got too many time zones over here, just going every which way.
Freaking international now, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, for real.
Hey man, this is a worldwide thing, yo. Yeah, hey, the Chill Nation, the Syndicate, the Mikeyverse, everybody, and Cell is worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got so much stuff going on. This is crazy.
That's crazy, bro. I love it. And I'm glad that you guys are here and we could do a little preview of the weekend too. Marcus was in here first. Yesterday was baseball opening day, bro. Was there any cool things that went on? Did you watch the pitch count is different now? Do they have a pitch timer? Did that make a big difference?
They have a pitch time. they have a pitch timer now. It's weird. It's a weird thing to implement into the ball game. But listen, they're not gonna stop these games from being 3 hours plus long. I don't care what they do. I'm not sure if they still doing the. I think they're still doing the after ninth inning. They're gonna have a runner on second still. I think they're still doing that.
Okay.
So, hey, listen, it's a new type of game. I want them to change the umpire. That's what they want. I want that strike zone that they have and that they usually use in
Was it college?
for television.
Oh,
Yeah, well, would they have it for? They could do it for, but I guess it is like a union thing where you have to have these umpires there to, you know.
Stupid umps, bro.
Balls and strikes. They should have that pitch zone thing.
Yeah,
they should have it.
Yes.
Everything else you can have the umpire call, whatever, review the calls, whatever. I'm a Yankee fan, so I was very happy to see Aaron Judge send one out to center field.
Hey.
So
a dinger on day one, dude. A dinger on day one.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Torres hit a two-run blast. Also, that was nice to see. But honestly, for me, watching baseball, I really don't take it seriously until June, July, because then the teams are actually starting to get set, and then once they hit just before the All-Star break, that's when you kind of know which teams are actually going to be there towards the end.
Right.
In the beginning, they could lose 20 games and win 5, and then all of a sudden they pick it up and they win 40 games and lose 2. So baseball's one of those type of games where the pendulum swings both ways. So you never do. You just know. You don't know.
It's 2,430 games or some shit for the whole season. Like everyone combined. It's crazy.
30 plus teams, 162 games. Regular season games, and they have the playoff games, the different rounds, Yeah,
dude, it's wild. It's kind of the same. Sky can attest to this too, and Sky can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think the same thing applies to NBA season. Like, you don't really know who's who until like the All-Star break, right? Or a little bit after it. Would you guys say that?
I mean, look, usually, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get super invested. Like, I'll start getting invested around Christmas time. And then after that, the All-Star break, that's when everybody starts making their final pushes. And recently, throughout the last couple years, like, there's been less of an emphasis on the regular seeding. I mean, the regular season seeding, right? And they've been just kind of trying to maintain health throughout the whole 82-game season. So the regular season is a bit different now in the NBA. But I still love watching it, and the playoff time is almost here, so it's going to be getting real exciting soon.
One more month, bro. One more month in playoffs.
Absolutely.
Man. I love the NBA playoffs. At least the first couple of rounds, because every single night there's a playoff game on, or at least a couple. It's like March Madness on steroids, but like better quality basketball, in my opinion. I love watching that stuff. And we got another homie pulling up, asking you shall receive. What's going on, Leon? How you doing? We got the full table here, bro. Sorry for the wait. I want
what it do.
They got the points out. How you doing today, bro?
Pretty good, man. It's a beautiful day out. Lovely day.
It's a beautiful day.
Absolutely.
Lovely day.
Yo,
it's a lovely day.
I look to the left. I can see all the way out to like LA from Long Beach. I can look to the right. I see the ocean. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful day.
You see that far from the La Quinta Inn?
You're right.
Great view at the La Quinta, right?
Bro, I thought Sky was about to start singing, bro. Like, that was the start of the bars, bro.
Right. I actually do have a residence at the La Quinta Inn. It's crazy, right? Yeah. It's much more expensive to live in a hotel than to just get your own place. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
I guess that was a bit of a compliment. Still
a compliment. Yo, we got some baseball fans in the chat. Marcus. We got to get
That's
you up
great.
on that channel so we can get your baseball takes and get your recaps. Like, I like to hear about the stories in baseball, but I don't have the time to invest in keeping up with them. So if I could have someone tell me about it, okay, all right, I'm invested. And then a game turns on. If I see a game on, I'm like, oh, word, this is going on. This is going on. Marcus told me that this is going on. So
Listen,
that kind of
I'm slowly starting to come back in because I haven't been actually happy with my team the past few years with their manager. So I'm kind of like I was kind of like in and out. He's still there, unfortunately. But I'll try to watch more games this season, and try to catch up on some of the other teams that's going on. Like Trey, he said the National League has DH now. Interesting.
Yep.
That's very interesting. I'm surprised they haven't had it in a while. Listen, you protect your pitchers.
Yep.
Your pitchers last longer, and you actually extend the longevity of a player, of a position player. So yeah, now he has a spot on the roster. He could be a DH.
That's what he said. Yeah, his favorite player, which I don't know who exactly is, but yeah, if he's a good batter. But that's all he can do. You know what I'm saying? He's not
exactly.
He's not sprinting down the first baseline anymore. Like,
but he can still hit.
Yeah, he can still hit. That's all that matters. Like, anyone could stand. I mean, how many old people play golf, right? Like, anyone can stand in spot and swing a club like that.
Oh my God!
It's
man. Nah,
hey, I was a lot of careers.
What?
Hey, I was at Top Golf a couple of days ago. That shit's hard, yo. Like, I almost threw my back out. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Top, yeah, dude, you gotta hit that shit hard at that. Get the good scores. And if you miss, ouch! Or you hit the ground that scraped that. I'm terrible at that shit. It's a comedy show if I go to Top Golf. But I actually saw a dude swing and fall into that net that sits in front of it. You like, because you know how you get drinks there. People get
That's hilarious.
And this dude was like, whoa! Right into the net, man.
Nothing but net.
You got that shot.
Literally.
Bro. So that the fledgling season of the MLB has got me excited. You know, it's the newness of it. They got new rules. It's different. They're trying to get more fans into it. Hey, maybe I'll watch a game just to see what the pitch count is like. I grew up. One of my friends is an MLB pitcher, and I'm just waiting for him to get the start. Like, yo, let's freaking go. You catch me at a game, I'm calling him. I'm going to be yelling his name the whole time. And hopefully I make enough noise to where, like, I get a reaction on live TV from him. Because you bet I'm going to put that in the good countdown intro, like, immediately. That's what I'm trying for. But I told him, I was like, yo, keep slugging it this year. Like, how you feel about I asked him, I was like, how you feel about the pitch count? Like, what's that going to do for your endurance? And he just like, it was a long pause. And like, I just kept seeing the chat bubbles, like the typing.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said, I'll be better than most. And I was like, oh shit. Okay, let's go. Like, some people are going to use this to their advantage. Some pitchers though, it's going to tire them out quicker because the reset after a pitch, that's really like that's the recovery. That's what it is. You have to have time for that and then work yourself back up to another like 100-mile-an-hour throw. This for people who have slower balls and can place their balls better. They're going to be able to throw for longer because they don't have to throw as hard. So it's going to change pitching up a lot more than people may think. And because of that, we may have a lot more home runs, a lot more hits this season because of the slower pitches and people getting tired out sooner. So I think it's going to make the game better. We're never going to get back to the juiced up days of the 90s, unfortunately. But that was a lot of fun to watch. And
it was.
And here's another hit, Barry Bonds. Dude, the fucking Barry Bonds, boom, guaranteed to see that big old head, like just clocking it out, see him walking around. I miss those days of baseball because it was so hype. But I love the fact that they're actually trying to change it. Like, yo, you can't have what you have happened in the last couple of years for an MLB and not change anything going forward. Just expect it like, oh, we're America's pastime. People are just going to love us regardless. You know, I felt like they were kind of resting on their laurels a lot. Actually making a rule change makes me feel like, okay, they're making an effort to try and get people to go to a game. With that being said, a lot of stuff about sports. Let's talk a little bit about comics and about nerd stuff real quick. You guys are having a Spaces later on this afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern, for me and Leon. Now, we had acknowledgement from the boss man himself. And I just wanted to touch on that again. Like, from the get-go, right? One of the first things, and you know, us being around this movement from the start, we've seen all the rhetoric, right? All of the comics. And one of the things that we saw a lot of was, yo, just let Zach move on. Just let Zach do Rebel Moon. Did you even ask him? Did you even talk to him and get his opinion yet? Why can't you guys just move on? Not that I care about those people's opinion, but like that's a...
Just leave them alone.
Yeah. We're like, how about you? Like, no, dude. Do you even like context clues? And this is what people, you know, some people ask what a word means. Some people use context clues to figure it out for themselves. And that's kind of like the same situation, right? You might not understand that word, but you could probably figure it out. Just like this. You might not understand that Zack Snyder wants to still work with DC, but if you follow him enough, you can figure that out. You can definitely figure that out. He's telling you with enough context clues that he wants to keep working with that. So that was one of the main things, though, that we saw. And we heard from it himself, said, oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. We're 3 months into the conception of the idea of this, and that's all it took to get his opinion. And I guess, right? It didn't take years. It didn't take years. Like, 3 months.
No, I mean, this was great. I mean, it was a great overall moment for our movement, right? And I think that, you know, this was one of the reasons why people kind of didn't want, you know, I gave Jose a salute a second ago, but yeah, I think that this was one of the reasons why people didn't want Zach to answer this question, or really tried to keep it away from him during that prior stream, right before this one, because they already knew that, you know, if Zach was given the opportunity to answer this question, he was never gonna kill our movement, right? Which he could have done. He could have just as easily said, "Oh man, you know, I mean, it's cool that you guys want that, but I don't think it's gonna happen." That's literally what he could have said, right? And that would have been the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would have been like, "Oh man, like we put up a good fight, right?" Yeah. But you know, he absolutely did not put the kibosh on it, and you know, we're here and we're still gonna be charging forward. So we got a lot of great things coming up planned for you guys, and you know, Zach's recent comments did nothing but just bolster our arguments, and now we're going to continue to press on and maybe even go a little harder, right? Because yeah, we may be turning up the heat a little bit, you know. Absolutely.
You guys thought we had the pedal to the metal, bro? Nah, dude. We were just
those fools.
We were just having
those fools lured Zach to the hot gates. That backfired.
Yo,
they don't know about the high gates, Marcus. They don't know about the high gates, bro.
What's your profession? Oh, I'm a clerk. I'm an accountant. No, fool.
Sculptor.
I sought the fries. I sought the fries at McDonald's.
Uber
What's interesting about all this, right?
For some, it's OnlyFans.
Wow.
Or Uber.
Yeah, go ahead, Leon. I wanted to hear you speak on that, Leon.
That was funny.
Sorry for cutting you off, Austin.
No. You're good.
Uber and
Leon.
Uber and OnlyFans, huh?
Ah, man.
Word on fast.
This generation of jobs, man. But yeah, so, it's wild, ain't it? But
yeah, crazy,
wacky. But yeah,
perfect.
What I find interesting about all this is, you know, they cannot deny the interest that Zach has for DC. The biggest thing that they can't say is that, you know, well, Zach is actually saying he doesn't want to do it. That narrative is dead. It's completely done. You could play semantics with, you know, how much his foot is in the water, is metaphorically, you know, how deep he wants to go in regards to DC, how committed he is. You could play semantics with any little thing you want, but what you cannot say anymore is that he's just not interested. He's, you know, he's completely moved on. He's only on Rebel Moon. Leave him. You can't say that anymore. You cannot. He's dead to that narrative, and I think that's really cool for, you know, any sort of a movement towards Zack securing the Snyderverse, specifically hashtag sell ZSJ on Netflix, hashtag sell Snyderverse on Netflix.
Yeah,
like point blank.
It gives us a clear rebuttal too. Like, you know, like when people say things and then you're like, oh, is this you? And you hit them with a screenshot from the past. Like, this is sort of the same thing. Like,
right.
If someone missed that comment and someone was been out of the loop and they're like, did you guys even ask Zach? Zach doesn't even want to do it. You should focus on Rebel Moon, dude. And then you just post that clip like, oh yeah, it would be amazing though, wouldn't it? What do you think is gonna make, you know?
I want to ask the panel, if you don't mind, like how does one just focus on a movie? I've never heard of this until encountering Zack Snyder gatekeepers, right? Never heard of this shit. Let's all just focus on this guy's one thing and that's it. If he does anything else, you guys are out of line. But the funny part is they tell us to focus on Army of the Dead verse, Rebel Moon. You know, they want us to focus on if he wants to do a cartoon for Justice League. You know what? They want to do like everything but a live action Justice League. They tell us to focus on every fucking thing. We should do animated. It's all good talking about that. Army of the Dead and Rebel Moon. You guys better focus on these three things only. And what? So when we start talking about the cast and crew coming back together, right, on Netflix in particular, all of a sudden everybody gets unraveled. It's very funny.
Yo, Leon, that is such a good point. I was just about to say, could you imagine making that same argument with, like, let's say Quentin Tarantino, right? Quentin Tarantino, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's just focus on this one thing, right? Like, yo, I want Kill Bill Volume 3. I want that maybe more than anything. Like, I want that damn near just as much as I want Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. You know what I'm saying? But whatever Quentin Tarantino announced that he gonna do next, I'm riding with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still gonna talk about Kill Bill Volume 3. I'm still gonna want a sequel to Django. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna matter, bro. Like that is a very astute observation, sir. I've never thought about that.
I appreciate it. And that's you followed my observation of with a great example, because Quentin Tarantino, we all know he himself focuses on a project at a time. So if he were to announce like 3 projects and he's working on 3 projects, everybody would be gassed, as the kids say nowadays. Everybody would be lit, as the kids say. Everybody would go the fuck off, as I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be wacky, right? It would be nuts. Everybody would throw a party if Quentin Tarantino tomorrow or today or as we're speaking say, on top of my last movie that I said I was going to do, I'm also going to do a project with this other director where I direct something at the same time. Well, I guess that's not your last movie. It's not. Oh my God, he's not going to do one last movie. Oh my God. Everybody would start throwing Quentin Tarantino parties. Everybody would jump on stream. He's trying to do Star Trek.
Right? Bro. About him doing Star Trek, right?
A Kill Bill sequel starring that the child that witnessed her mother getting killed on some revenge against Beatrix Kiddo type of shit. Like everybody would go off. Everyone would go
nutty to see that
shit.
too.
Exactly.
But yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, bro. Same thing about Mama Bear said the same thing. Like, imagine saying that about James Cameron, dude. Imagine.
Right?
You can talk about the Terminator 2. That's it.
Bro, we can name them.
What is that?
Tarantino, Nolan, Denis Villeneuve, Cameron. I couldn't imagine any. Spike Lee. I could not imagine. Jesus Christ. John Carpenter.
Can you imagine when he's focusing on one of his movies? You couldn't talk about anything else. It'd be outrageous.
George Lucas.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah,
come on.
It's the whole thing of being an artist, right? Like, as an artist, you can't do one fucking thing or you'll end up hating it. So the one thing that you like maybe enjoy the most, but sometimes it's very taxing to make these creations. So you have to take a step back and do something else, because you still want to create, but you don't want to do the same thing over and over again. You have to do other things so you can get better, and actually you bring those other things into your main thing. Same thing with any musician artist. Think about Lil Wayne. He did rap for so long, eventually he did rock. And then he went back to rap and brought the rock in with there. And it was like one of the sickest fucking albums ever. So you gotta be able to do multiple things. And to pinhole an artist is to make you an asshole as a person. Like, if you're like, oh, you can only do this one thing, you're gonna tell that to someone who's creative, that literally has thoughts and ideas that come into them through like some form of the universe. They have to create whatever, whenever, at whatever. Like, I'm the same way. I don't know where these ideas come from, but they come and I have to get them out, whatever they are. And if you were to tell me, yo, Austin, you can only make logos, I would tell you to go fuck yourself the nicest way possible. Like,
yeah, Austin, you can only make thumbnails, bro. That's it.
Right.
What, dude? What?
I only want thumbnails from you. Don't do any editing of videos that are awesome, right?
Hey, you don't get on streams. Don't talk, don't do no live shows, nothing, bro. Just thumbnails.
Real quick, Wayne is a great example, Austin, Lil Wayne, because I distinctly remember that when he was doing other albums and mixtapes, right, before he did the Carter 3, everybody was rocking with his stuff, but they was still asking him ad nauseum, I need the Carter 3, I need the Carter 3, I need the Carter 3. What's up with the Carter 3? When you gonna drop the Carter 3? Everybody was asking this man this until he finally dropped it. And that's pretty much, the Carter 3 is a metaphor for, and it's or an analogy for, whatever Zack Snyder wants to do with the Snyderverse, right? Like, we want to see whatever Zack wants. If Zack wants to do a fucking sock puppet show, okay? If he wants to do a shadow puppet show, if Zack wants to do pictures of himself jumping on a trampoline,
exactly. Fucking supported that, bro.
If he wants to do a sequel to Snow Steam Iron, if he wants to do fire, water, and metal, whatever you want to call it, we're tuning in. But we still want to see what he's gonna do with the Snyderverse, right? So, yeah, it boils down to gatekeeping, and that's what it is. That you cannot escape that word, gatekeeping.
Yeah, dude, you can't. And I'm just waiting for someone to say like, "Yo, make the Snyderverse stop motion." And I'm like, "Yo, go."
At this point, animated stuff. Get out of here.
Look at George Miller. How many years between the last Mad Max movie and the previous one? And this is quite possibly the best Mad Max movie he's made.
Right.
It's crazy.
That was
literally 70 something years old, and he created this crazy kinetic movie that was nominated for Oscars.
They're acting like too that the Snyderverse isn't a 5-layer cake, and it is. We only got 3 layers of this cake. If you're a fan of this director, you want to taste the last 2 freaking layers of it, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, oh well, no, I'm good with this. That's cool.
I want him to hint at more just to piss him off. I want him to say, "Nah, you know what? I intend for this to be a 10-layer cake." Like, I want them to cry.
Who likes ice cream? Who likes ice cream?
Basically, right?
Hey, y'all.
I want them to cry.
Hey, y'all, look.
Keep piling
I don't know about y'all, but that whole Teen Titans thing, right? With
sick as fuck, bro.
Zack Snyder. Hey guys, that didn't make you guys prefer animated?
Nah.
Nope.
Hell nah. You know what's funny? While everybody, including myself, was going off about how great it was.
That shit was dope.
It was amazing. However, as someone who loves animation and live action and films as well as the panel, I was nitpicking. I was like, man, this stagnant ass animation. Because that's just how I am, man. When I look at that, what is it? Young Justice level animation. It's pretty cool, but it's very stagnant and lazy at times, especially when you compare it to the 90s when the tech was even simpler, right?
Yeah, season 3 is awful in my opinion.
Bro, it's so stagnant. Yeah. And I ain't trying to cap on them like that. I ain't trying to rock, headshot them like that. It's all good. Like they did what they did, but I'm not taking stagnant animation or any animation over what Zachary Edward Snyder could deliver, bro. Did y'all not see Zack Snyder's Justice League, you damn gatekeepers? Did y'all not watch that movie? Or BBS before it? Or Man of Steel? Or 300? Or Watchmen?
Dude.
Are y'all nuts?
Yeah. Any of them. That's what the camera
animation.
Work is phenomenal, dude. The camera work. The
animation.
Yeah.
Wait, guys. Wait, but there was animation in the Ultimate fucking edition of Watchmen. That didn't make you guys prefer animation?
Bro, do y'all know how goofy? Y'all know how goofy this shit sounds? Check it. If anybody's not busy, please go Wikipedia, Google, whatever you got to do, the animated catalog of DC, and then shut the fuck up. Like, we have enough animation, right? We have enough. Like, stop it already. Animation was the precursor to what we got now. So to go back to it with something that's this large, this looming, this epic, y'all are nuts, man. We have plenty of animation. We good on that.
Yeah. If you guys want to know how I felt when I saw that, as far as you saw the animation, right?
Absolutely.
That makes you more susceptible. You guys will take the Snyderverse animated. No, what I wanted was just, okay, well, who the fuck did that? Because let's make DC animated that. Let's do that over again. But let's just fucking that. Whoever drew that, whoever made that, our animation needs to be that, because our animation has been severely lacking. You guys have
it was a young Justice team, just a little less stagnant.
Dude, more detail. I'm pretty sure they just needed more direction. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe Snyder was like, hey, you need a little bit more shading here, or a little bit color change here, because the first 2 seasons of Young Justice, I think the animation was pretty well. It was stagnant.
Great.
But season 3, though, the first season that came out on HBO Max was awful, in my opinion.
Corners, yeah.
Austin, you got it, bro. That's the one. That's where they started getting stagnant. Like, you'll see scenes where parademons are literally like flat, no movement, but they're just moving like it's a traction shot. And I'm just like, what is happening? Every action sequence was just a shot where it just looked like they were just moving and the background's moving. I'm like, what is happening right now? I feel like I'm in the Flintstones from back in the day where the background just moves.
Right. Just on a roller that's going
right.
In a loop for sure, dude.
Has anyone seen that Injustice movie? The animated one?
That's pretty good.
The one that stole from Zach? Yeah, I saw that.
No.
Oh, wait.
I'm talking about animation.
I was talking about Dark Side War. My fault. You're right. Sorry about that.
Dark Side War is good.
Injustice is newer, isn't it?
Yeah. The animation is worse than G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
It's unwatchable. I mean, to me, I'm like, what the fuck? This is. And I used to think DC animation was always top notch.
Amazing,
Yeah, and this one is just like, wow, dude, what studio did they go to do this at, man?
I know. Everyone
maybe the animation department was giving us a hint on how much money WBD doesn't have.
Ooh,
maybe, I don't know.
Yo,
it's not even a shot.
It was bad animation.
What's been crazy is just the level of quality that has seemed to drop off since they kind of closed out the DCAU, right? Because it's been pretty hit and miss lately with their releases since then. A lot of people didn't like Man of Tomorrow, right? And there's been a lot of projects that have been dropping where it's been like, it seems that quality has kind of dropped off. So
they lost that continuity. It was so cool what they had going for years and years. How like one was leading into the next. They did that really, really well. Starting off with Flashpoint, like that was
Flashpoint Paradox. Yep.
I thought that was amazing.
It's because they got different producers. It used to be like Bruce Timm and company, and then it became I think was it James? It was James Tucker, if I'm not mistaken. He's dope. But
Bruce Timm that's over Cape Crusader, Leon.
Cape Crusader that's on Amazon.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. That's the one that got licensed, right?
Yeah, the one they couldn't afford.
They sold it, if you will. Yes. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
You all got your pinkies up like this.
Interesting.
How much is it gonna sell for? $10 billion.
A viable option.
if rubbing your chin was a sound. Interesting. Interesting.
Hold up. Y'all want to know what's so funny? Because on one hand, they want to say, oh my God, this is going to cost astronomical amounts of money, right? And then on the other hand, they're like, oh, they're going to pay all that money and then turn around and do it animated. It's like, yo, wait, hold on. Like, yo, that makes no sense, right? The best return on investment would be to make this thing live action. Absolutely.
100% correct. Because you always lose money in animation potentially.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's what I was going to say. If you think that, let's talk about return on investments 101. Like, let's
ROI.
not downsize it. Yeah, right. Well, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Yo, but hey, goodness gracious, we've gotten to it in a discussion, and this kind of, bro, thank you guys for coming through here. I wanna kind of wrap this up because I don't want to be too long. I know we got things to do. I know we got days to go finish out, and this is what this stream is gonna be. It's gonna be a start to our morning, a start to our weekend, and send us all with good vibes for the rest of the day. I don't know about you guys, but I got hella good vibes right now. And I'm feeling good. So I want to continue that. I want to wrap this up and push it forward into the weekend and push it forward into the spaces later on today. So let's go round robin. The man who's working right now, he's probably looking at a different computer screen. Necron, tonight you have another episode of Witching Hour. Do we have anything fun planned for the stream? Or are you just coming with that usual fire?
Tonight, I think I'm gonna have a guest. He went to a big metal festival in Houston, but he's my regular JD.
Okay.
So he's probably going to recap the special. I mean, the concert. I mean.
Yeah.
Hell's Heroes with a bunch of classic metal bands played, and looked like it was pretty crowded. That'll be fun. Of course, I'm gonna be playing the heavy jams, dude. Ain't gonna be none of this.
Yeah, JD.
No beta music on my channel, bro. It's gonna be all the heavy stuff.
Fuck the betas.
Yeah, dude. It's like, you know how like you do like a warning, you know, a content warning, like content warning, no beta music on this. Sorry. Don't put this on if you're trying to go to bed. Honestly, you will not sleep. That's for sure. But hey, JD is a good. He's very well versed and he's very articulate. So that if you do want to hear about a metal show, a metal that's happening now, definitely go check that out tonight. I'll be there listening regardless. As always.
And his band Hexea just got signed to one of the biggest underground metal labels in the world, Hell's Headbanger. So
let's go.
He's gonna be going places. Yeah.
Good job, JD. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good. Him and his lady.
Sure.
The leading lady who's a singer.
Hey,
for
man.
them. Yeah.
I would say, hold on. I got.
He's working.
All you labels who passed up on them, you're foolish. Because they're gold, and Hell's Headbangers was the one to step up to the plate. Noelia and JD are freaking the Sonny and Sheer of death metal, dude. That's gonna be badass.
They are. Good for them, bro. They deserve that. That makes me really happy. So good for them. Thanks for coming through and saying that, Necron. I appreciate that. So yeah, tonight, if you guys aren't already, make sure you sub to Necron. Make sure you got notifications on and go hang out. Even if the music isn't your thing, hopefully the conversation is. And we love hearing Necron talk, and that's his show, so you definitely get to hear him talk on there, man. And we're gonna leave Sky for last. We're gonna go from here. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. We're gonna go Leon next. So Leon, obviously you're gonna be on the spaces later with Sky and Sammy. What else you got coming up, homie? You on promo anything on this Feel Good Friday?
That's about it, man. I'm a busy dude. I barely got time to sit down and watch anything or do anything. So thank God for Sammy, because she's cooking. Yeah. She's cooking. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was gonna say Hell's Headbangers sounds like one of those like fake band names that are in a movie that sounds cool, and you're like, oh, that's cool. That'd be a cool band name in real life. You know, that's in a movie. Doesn't it? Like it doesn't sound real. It sounds like you're watching a movie and it's like, watch Hell's Headbangers, you know, live, blah blah blah. And then one of the lead singers is banging like the guy who's watching the movie in the movies, like girlfriend, and he's pissed, like, oh, I hate that guy.
Yeah, you know? Right. Like forgetting Sarah Marshall or something.
Yeah,
like,
right. Or that one movie where it's like, Scotty doesn't know, or some shit like that. But anyway.
They're definitely real, though.
Oh, yes.
They've been around.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But dope name is what I'm trying to say. Yes. But yeah, man, we're going to do the spaces later. We're going to cook. And I just want to give a shout out to Sky, obviously, the Cool Table, obviously, the Syndicate Network, obviously, Sil Abdul, obviously, Mikey Sutton, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their thing. And I want to highlight briefly how dope it was to cook the shit out of that lame TikTok Justice League video. Everybody should go to, I almost said Zack Snyder, Sky's channel.
Damn, that's large company.
Right? Everybody should go to.
He was in the Syndicate Network.
Reading clips.
You never know. Wink, wink. No, let me stop. Gatekeepers are like, no, that's what we're trying to do. You can't do that.
Get on the phone. Oh.
And be like, we're just kidding, guys. You don't have to get on Twitter gatekeeping or anything. Or are we? No, I'm just kidding. Or are we? No, I'm just kidding. But right. So, yeah, that kind of vibe is cool, you know, that when something gets put out there, you know, the Trinity, the Syndicate Network, everybody involved with #Sell, we're just going to we're just going to be out there beating the drums of truth. And of course, the truth will be twisted into something else as if we're being overzealous. But no, man, I mean, the truth is the truth. If you want to represent Zack Snyder, right? If you want to gatekeep right. You know, give all the facts and let the streets decide what the truth is. And the streets have been rocking with us every time we say something, you know? So I just think it's real cool. And shout out to everybody that can hear me right now for making the shirts sell the way they did. That was amazing. You guys donated. You guys represented for AFSP. You know, I don't say this to be some sort of, you know, cheerleader or, you know, jocker of Zach or anything. But no, man, real talk. You know, this is a 4-autumn situation. Mm-hmm. Always when you're in this fandom, when you donate to AFSP and give from the heart. So y'all rocked out with us on that, and that was really cool. And yeah, we got more to come. There's always more to come. So everybody stay tuned and relax, because I think it's smooth sailing from here. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some amazing things happen and transpire, you know, after the Full Circle event. I just, you know, or during.
Yo,
well, who knows?
I just thought about you're like, what is he talking? Oh,
who knows, right? and I might not even be just talking about us. I mean, shit, you know, hey, shout out to Zack Snyder once again for no reason at all. But anyway, I'm gonna relinquish the mic, everybody, with my ominous vague hints. Take care and have a good Friday.
Hey man, appreciate you coming through and saying that. Always gonna be a fucking promo when we get Leon talking. And one of my favorite points of what you just said was, if you're gonna gatekeep right, bro. You can't. My first example of that is, if you're a bouncer, you best know what year it is that people turn 21 that year. All right, you better not fucking underage people into the door. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gatekeep right if you're gonna gatekeep. So
gatekeep effectively, right?
Yeah, I mean, gatekeep right if you're gonna gatekeep. That's hilarious. But yo, thank you, much love, homie. Appreciate that. And yes,
for
gonna
sure.
be out of Spaces later on tonight. So today for some people, in a couple of hours. Marcus, moving forward, what do you got coming up? If you're just chilling, obviously that's cool too. But how you feeling today, bro? Let me know.
I'll be chilling a little bit later on with my Jersey mics, listening to the space, enjoying, laughing, pushing those laughing emojis, having a good time. Leading into the weekend, I'm gonna hang out with my son. I'm gonna watch D&D, have a good time, just chill, relax. And listen. And I like to throw this out there also. We need better ops, because the ones we have, they're trash. They are trash. They are so trash that I've been basically ignoring them. That's how weak they are.
Oh yeah.
They need a booster pack or something. They need something.
Booster seats.
They need some milk.
They need booster seats.
They need some
a
milk.
bottle of milk and a booster seat. They're literally trash. Whenever I see them comment on my posts, I just ignore them. I just let their little comment die right where it is, and usually it does. No likes, nothing, no engagement. Trash.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. But hey, if you're watching the D&D movie, we talked about that at the beginning of the stream. Maybe we do a little reaction together, a spoiler full reaction next week. Maybe we do that. So when you go in,
sounds like a
good idea. All right, cool.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Make sure you write down your thoughts, or maybe just record like a little message for yourself so you can go back over your first reactions to everything. But yeah, that'll be fun. D&D is going to be a fun movie, and it's fun to talk about other things, obviously, that are going on. We're not just going to ignore the rest of the world. Obviously, we can use those events to our advantage for the Cell movement, and to get Zack Snyder some more love that he deserves. So appreciate you coming through, homie. Go ahead.
I want to say one more thing. People, save your money, because those Noel shirts are going to be fire.
Sick.
And you want to have enough bread to order all of them. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm saving up. I'm going to get those Noel shirts.
Let's go.
Hey, this might be the first thing where I get a shirt each and a hoodie each type of deal.
Yeah.
The premium and the basic. You ain't lying, bro. He is them details, boy. He is, boy. Hey, no offense, Jim Lee. You my dog. I met you about 3 times. You the homie. Jim Lee is that dude. One of the GOATs. Man, I'm here to tell you. The student becomes the master, I'm telling you. Noel Leon Flores, the internationally known, world-renowned, award-winning, television series having Noel Leon Flores. Off the chain, baby.
Hey, yeah, save you up your money. Make sure you're ready for that next drop. Because if you're not, it's here today and gone tomorrow. And one thing that is here today is Skywalker the Jedi to promo what he's got coming up tonight and this weekend. So, homie, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Yo, I'd like to first say shouts out to the entire panel and chat. It's been wonderful being over here again. It's always great getting to soak up this energy. Know thy enemy and know yourself, and you will never be defeated in 100 battles. Right? I understand. Like, I was having some problems kind of reconciling exactly what we have at stake right now, even myself, right, being at the forefront of this thing. But I fully recognize our place in this entire thing, and I fully recognize what our mission may have to take. right, to see this thing through to fruition. I will be ramping up my efforts personally, a great fold, right? Just today, we have this space coming up. I'm not sure if Leon's going to be able to make the stream, but we are having a stream after that with myself and Sammy. Hopefully Leon can swing through. So that's a space.
I can't miss it after you over here quoting Sun Tzu. I gotta pull up.
No, 100%. And then we also have night shift tonight because the homie Mikey was on a top secret mission last night, and we had to postpone night shift to tonight. So night shift will also be tonight. We have streams coming up this weekend. I'm trying to get a few people on to really talk about this whole AFSP effort that we've been kind of embarking on with the Cell movement. I have another project that I'm working on that will be relaunching pretty soon. That's going to be very interesting, and seeing how the streets will respond to that. No, we have a lot of stuff coming up for you guys. We have the May 5th trending event on Henry Cavill's birthday. We also are going to be having some special stuff before that, right? That should really be galvanizing you guys and really just activating everybody in the entire fandom. We got a lot of stuff coming up, yo. The hashtag Cell movement is not stopping. It's not slowing down. We are just increasing our efforts, especially seeing as how Zach just pretty much gave us the green lights to go ahead and keep going. So everybody that's been rocking out with us, I appreciate it. And just stay tuned because there's so much stuff coming for you guys. And we're very, very excited about the prospects. So good Friday, and thank you all for showing up and for rocking out. Much love to the entire chat and the whole panel. You guys have been awesome today.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for that. Thank you for keeping everybody on the up and up on what's coming up. Because you might think, oh, we just had this. What's next? A whole lot, everybody, a whole lot. So just stay tuned to everyone's channel. If you got stuff going on, you gotta tune out and hop back when you can. We get it. Life happens. But just remember that we're always on the move and we're always grinding over here trying to make this thing bigger. And you can think, oh, yo, what's Sky? What's Leon? What's Necron? What's Neo Sevens? What's Good Awesome? What are they doing right now? It's like, oh, we're probably working. Oh, you know, how do they do it? How do they do it, right? With y'all's support. The more you guys support, the more it galvanizes us to put in more effort towards this. So even today, bro, I did not expect everyone to be here in the chat watching. I did not expect the homies to show up on the panel like they did. But it just motivates me more. And it just goes to show you how awesome this community is and how dope everyone is and part of this community. All about the positive vibes, man. If you build it, they will come, bro. And I'm so happy that everyone's here to chill out and vibe out on a Friday with me. So as long as we can make this happen, you guys don't have to be here every Friday, obviously, but for the first Feel Good Friday show, man, it feels awesome to have you guys here. So thank you so much for showing up. Obviously the homies on the panel, people in the chat, and thank God it is Friday. Thank God we got a whole long weekend coming up to enjoy stuff with. And with that being said, man, we out of here. We got some X coming up this weekend. I'll be doing streams about that on Sunday. But tomorrow it's just more Cell. Tonight it's more Cell. So if you need to talk about the Snyderverse, you guys know where to go. You know what I'm saying? And yo, Necron, can we get some horns real quick before we? Yeah. All right, everyone, we're ready to get the hell out of here. Have a good Friday, y'all.